An apology from the Singapore government for the lapses in handling the fatal child abuse case of Megan Khung, and a pledge to commit more resources and to enhance the processes needed to protect every child and vulnerable person. Minister in charge of Social Services Integration, Desmond Lee, spent around an hour addressing dozens of questions from MPs about the case, after question time was, in a rare move, extended in Parliament.
On behalf of all the agencies and organisations concerned, we are deeply sorry for the outcome and for the lapses at the Child Protective Service and the Singapore Police Force, as well as the missed opportunities at EGDA. We should have done much better.
Mr. Lee laid out new measures to strengthen the child protection system, including clearer rules and more structured support for social service practitioners.
Each time a tragedy like Megan's occurs, we feel anger, sorrow, and regret. Whether we are members of society or social work professionals, we must work together and do our utmost to protect our children. Let us rededicate ourselves to protecting every child and vulnerable person, never forgetting those whom we have lost.
A new centre to better coordinate social services across various touchpoints, more funding to support protection officers, and independent reviews for all abuse-related deaths. These are some of the measures announced by the Social and Family Development Ministry as it works to improve safeguards in the child protection ecosystem. Chloe Teo reports.
My response to members' questions:
Parents are primarily responsible for their children. This is the foundational principle on which the Singapore child protection system is based, says Minister in charge of Social Services Integration, Desmond Lee.
We do not and should not intervene unnecessarily. Families encountering the child protection system often find the experience stressful. Social workers aim for a collaborative relationship with the families that they work with. They support parents to care for their children, intervening only when the child is at risk.
And these workers are where the government will begin its work to address gaps in the child protection system. Starting with enhancing frontline capability, a new care fund will allow protection officers to access more well-being and training programs. A new social services coordination centre, supported by technology, will also be set up. This will help authorities better detect and connect the dots for cases from different touchpoints, including the social services and education sectors. The centre will also provide tighter links to police operations. The ministry says another focus area will be expanding its auditing scope to ensure accountability and transparency. All child abuse-related deaths will now be independently reviewed and shared across the sector. Changes will also be made to the reporting process across the system.
The Protective Service has been working with child protection case management agencies to surface cases where they assess that the risk level exceeds what the agencies were designed to handle. We have also started to contact other social service agencies and organizations that are not child protection case management agencies to surface all suspected child abuse cases. This will be done progressively and expeditiously.
Preschools will start reporting any such cases directly to the National Anti-Violence and Sexual Harassment Hotline. A triage assessment panel will be set up by early 2026 to determine which agency will take the lead in cases of differing assessments.
We must carefully calibrate our efforts even as we do more. Protocols and structured tools are important, but they should guide and not replace critical thinking, judgment, and relationship building. We must never reduce child protection work or vulnerable protection work to a mere checkbox system.
He says there's a need to build trust and relationships beyond existing systems and procedures between parents, the community, social services, and the government.